Now, I'm not trying to diss anybody that does combat sports and people that, which martial arts and combat sports are two different things, by the way. And considering the fact the amount of martial arts I know is just 6 months learning on and off with my dad and stuff he used to know, I'm not really wanting to be talking about this, but I love being my own guinea pig. And I went on my own little journey to see for myself personally if there's anything to this bare knuckle training, if there's any results at all you could get from instead of just damaging your hands. And have I stayed completely consistent with it 100%? No. Have I stayed consistent with the average person? Yes. I don't mean like straight up punching a tree hard you can or some daggum brick on the ground. Just simple beginner stuff. I've done some more kind of over the top stuff a little bit here and there. For anybody that says if you got a heavy bag, I don't care how hard your heavy bag is, and if you don't wear gloves and wraps and all this and you punch it, you will break your hands if you punch it full force or just punch it in general with a decent amount of force. The only reason you're hurting yourself is you have not learned properly how to punch bare knuckle. After you learn that, you will almost never hurt your hands again. I do not care how you throw the punch. I don't care if you're somebody that goes the route of leading with the hand, the body follows, or leading with the body and the hand. Personally, do not which route you take. Let's see, I'm gonna get a decent enough ways back right here. Ooh. Too far. Pretty much full extension. I'm gonna put some body weight behind this too. Now, it has been raining. The harder parts up here now become soft, and the real hard parts are down here. I'm gonna try to aim for somewhat harder parts and try to hit with a decent amount of power. Still ain't broke my hand. This is the weak hand right here, ain't it? This right here is not a full power throw. Try it again, okay. Line up so I do my cry reverse. Alright? I'm not putting enough, I'm just pushing. I don't know, man. Also, like I'm pushing to be. Just saying. I didn't fully extend that time, oh well. And I say, when you put energy into energy, it's not ever going to come back. Ain't going to feel nothing. No matter how hard object is you hit. No. Am I saying you should just wham hard as you can on objects? No. Alright? You've seen the straights. You've seen the body behind it. Okay? So we might say, well, you didn't have the proper technique, your body, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Let's do a whipping style punch on my weaker knuckles, actually. I'm going to do it kind of like this. I'm going to try to put everything I got, the maximum power, where it's not just pushing this. I tell you what, you make me interested, I promise I will not close my hand. I promise. Let's try it this way. You know what? Hopefully you can see I'm not closing my hand this angle right here. Hopefully you can see. Hopefully it's still inside the camera view. From here to here. I promise I will not close my hand. That's kind of one of the push. Let's try it again. Foot off the bag. Time for position. Time to push, not too much. Back over here. I'll do one even better for you. Open-handed, both hands. I've punched on the back of this before. Now, one of the reasons I don't go full power most time bare knuckles, you don't have to. You don't have to, because your knuckles, I've said before, are kind of like knives stabbing your target. You can hit somebody with a flat board and feel just a whole board, or you can hit somebody with a board with nails coming out of it, where you actually feel it going to them. position right here. Very little pain I feel. And I'm still turning into it. Now, am I trying to punch through this thing completely? No, because I know I can't. I can't make stuff sink in like I'm trying to punch through like a spag. Oh, my hands broke though, no. You gotta understand where the science fiction ends and actual science begins. Where the fine lines of reality and fiction meet. Okay? The fact that some people would end up hurting their hands because they're doing this wrong. They have the alignment wrong. That more causes you to break. Because look at your actual hand. I've shown this many times in videos. When the metacarpals flex and you bend them fingers back and them knuckles right there exposed. This is solid bones, especially these two, sitting on top of these. The rest, this is just rotating on it. Right here, if you actually feel, you will feel the minor part that connects your fingers to this, where that connection there mostly breaks. Yes, you can break these, but it's very hard. That's why you hit stuff over time to get them flat, get them thicker, get them harder, to where it does not hurt. Okay? You can punch your flat-handed or get a strong, some people disagree with this. If you have that tilted down where you can't see much of your knuckle and your wrist, and all them bones is lined up with this, because this right here, all them knuckles goes right over all that. Now it's lined up with everything, okay? And have that already locked in. If you truly are not just leading with your hand and you're punching with your arm, this is just an extension. This is just the tip end of the sword, okay, behind your body. And that perfect alignment is what's going to make them two little areas right there break, cut, fracture, any minor spots that, any major spots that are easy to hurt, you aim for. It's not necessary to punch with your whole entire hand. Every time you do that, it squeezes and flexes and pulls on this right here. You do not so much hit with your fingers as you do with your knuckles. And if you do choose to hit with your fingers, you should make something where you squeeze roll, not extremely hard, but hard enough, and impact it. If you have your wrist bent down, you get these more than this. More pressure on this, the more it's like to bend too far back and break. All right? As always, thanks for watching.